Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and I always keep saying through all my videos, I just hope this one gets through, that it's just going to escalate into a international political issue, and oh man, looks like that wish is going to be true, and I'm going to enjoy it. At this point, Ubislop, just I keep saying, is the punching bag from everyone at this point. Is my favorite punching bag and looks like it's Japanese one and they're going to throw some actually heavy punches here. So the shrine appearing in ASScreed Shadows is considering legal action against Ubislop in cooperation with the Association of Shinto Shrines. And since they have actually checked out with the shrine, so you have this post from Tomoe JP. Regarding the shrine destruction issues in ASScreed, it has been confirmed that not only the Shooting Shield Heishi Shrine, but also Association of Shinto Shrines is involved in responding. Wow, this could be seriously become an international issue. Exactly. Just like I have said, when it comes to licensing or taking real life places, if it is like one singular place that is not in that form that it used to be like centuries ago, because that tends to happen a lot with history. But you can make some inspiration, or you can be some fucking edgelord and disrespect the hell out of it. Whatever you pick. At the end of the day, the intention is very well known there. Where it is incompetence and malice, and Ubisoft is malice. We have seen that from the start. When you want to dictate what is history just to push Afrocentrism, oh man, you are for a very rogue awakening, you fucking French Canadians. And this one, Tomo GP, this is the main post, and people posted this. For example, this one. The way Asian people, including Japan, are treated as religiously is ignored overseas. Because no, the fucking actual racism doesn't stop there. They once claim being the most tolerant, the most diverse, and the less racist are the most racist pieces of shit that have ever stood on earth. That they have the displeasure of everyone of the world, that we are witnessing those fuckers are still breathing and causing shit like this. And just to continue on, so I hope this incident will bring me to the surface share the idea that it's bad to make fun of Japanese people. More than that, I said it, that it's true that Japan takes a lot of pride in their culture, and that's why they succeeded very well with their manga and anime. Well, until they started listening to the Western cocks, the parasites, and they ruined the video game industry. And sure, they almost destroyed anime too, but well, anime is just course correcting. In time, manga is still being intact to the most part. Even if some certain platforms want to push censorship, you have the seven C's for that to to avoid that fucking ugly ass censorship. But going back to the point that, yeah, shrines, they take so much pride in their religion that if you are disrespectful towards a shrine, you are going to get fucking cursed. And the way how Ubisoft has been doing things lately is just a sign that, yeah, at this point, they don't care, or they actually care enough. So yeah, we are still going to disrespect you, but we really want to avoid the legal drama. I'm just like, nah, you fuck around too much, and you're going to find out. And they are finding out because doesn't stop there here. Ubisoft desperately tells players they can skip playing as Black Samurai for any reason in ASScreed Shadows. This is an article from Tag Parplace. We are going to have two in a row here. So in an interview with Screen Run, because it's been posted here. it directs you to screen rant. In the interview, Dumont, the fucking director of this fucking sinking ship that is ASScreed Shadows, assured players they can focus on playing as their protagonist in the game while ignoring the other without missing out on core gameplay. Mm. So you're telling me, yeah, we'll make it possible that it's not necessary to play with this character. Oh man, if it wasn't enough that yeah, this fucking shit show that is ASScreed Shadows with their historical inaccuracies, mixing Chinese architecture with Japanese one, not even having the correct seasons and fruits correctly, and just like, well, they're going to do this to themselves. Well, they did this to themselves. They are going to get called out and clowned out relentlessly, mercilessly. And well, I'm enjoying all of it. And now you're saying, yeah, we need to backtrack because this shit is not going to sell. And they said shit like this. I don't think you're missing out things too much. Dumont said regarding skipping one of the game's primary protagonists. I think it's more of your preference. And it's fucking hilarious, this fucking soiling piece of shit is saying something about preference when every single time you say, I want to have, you have, for example, these many examples of these woke far left ideologue games from the West, where they tell you it's an open world and you have this free of choice. And if you choose the guy, most of the time is just being emasculated, being shot on, being fucking destroyed by everyone, even what you should be your quote unquote allies just to say, yeah, toxic masculinity, you have to fight back. Oh man. And if you choose the female character, it's the typical Mary Sue boss bitch. And at this point, how is that those investors are tired of all of this? How they are not tired of losing a lot of money? You know, USD just closed down. They're not going to receive any bailout from here on. And just to continue on at this fucking driver software, I I think this is more on your preference to say. Okay, I'll see how the game will adapt a little bit to the character if you choose one over the other. But this was the next line that raised eyebrows. If you prefer one character for any reason, you can play quite a bit of the game using one of them, he said. This seemingly innocuous praise has drawn significant attention, and given the ongoing backlash surrounding Jaski's inclusion, many see as obvious valid attempt to address the controversy without directly confronting on it. And as we have seen many times, it's like the non-apology, the non-correction, the nothing burger at the end of the day. Trying to use word salad, word salad, just so they can deflect on this. And even I probably am very noticed that he's fucking lying. Even if the rumors are true that they were trying to scale back Jasker role, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to actually be be possible at this point. And Ubislop, they cannot cancel this shit because they promised to investors that they are going to make their money. And you know, you at this point you heard me saying investors 2 times because well, we have also this one. Ubisoft sparks fears of financial collapse and alleged investors' deception. As ASScreed devs work hard to spin financial ruin as positive. So what I get from this is investors are that actually they were so fucking retarded to bet everything they had in ASScreed. Sure, some of them are going to get a golden parachute. They are going to receive scraps from the IP that this fucking rotten company still owns. But for the others, yeah, they're going to lose it. And just like I said with the shrine, they are going to escalate into an international issue. This fucking dog shit ass of a game. I bet also Guillermo family are going to get their heads off, literally, off the company. That, seriously, when just like even if you remember that incident with the crypto bros, how these fucking Ponzi schemes of scams they have been pushing, one fuck really fuck up. He got traced out where he lives, and the last thing we knew about him was just months later being translated in pieces in a fucking bag. That's going to happen if they piss out someone too much about making them lose money. Because losing money, of course, people get desperate and over the edge. And just like we have seen the way how fucking Ubislop burned money, oh boy, man. This is a prime example that if you fuck around too much again, you are going to find out real fucking quick. As well, the find out is not as quick as it should be, but sure as hell is just going to be deli- delivered in the most gruesome way if this shit goes as I'm predicted. But well, I know I'm sugarcoating it. I just want to point out what is with this article here. So the Ubislop Q3 fiscal year of 25 earnings report. Ubisoft report this quarter, sales confirms that many have feared the company financial troubles are only getting worse. However, there is a notable caveat. What is being conveyed to investors in the earnings call does not fully align with the green reality presented in the actual report. In fact, the way Ubislop is framing the situation to investors feels misleading at best and outright deceptive at worst. And let's not forget that they have to record the investors' calls in a full audio and they have to actually post it on their website because they are a publicly traded company. Just like when we saw when Ghost Recon. That game. What is that one? The last one that really fucking buried the franchise. Breakpoint. Yeah, in 2019, I remember that fucking shit show. They bleed out a lot of money, but still was not like a fatal blow. The last year was the fatal blow. Skulls and Bones, Soy War Outlaws, and then this is going to be the nail in the coffin. ASScreed Shadows. And let's skip to what we are looking at this. To make matters worse, Ubisoft's financial target to merely break even rather than turn a profit. Even at this point, they are just saying, "Yeah, we need to at least keep not lose money. We cannot make profit, but we have to stop losing money." Yeah, yeah, at that point. And to continue on, this shift in strategy signals a desperate attempt to stabilize the companies rather than generate growth. A stark contrast to the bullish claims made in past years. Instead of showing confidence in ability to recover, Ubisoft appears to be simply trying to survive. Adding this to bleak outlook, the report confirms that Ubisoft has already closed 4 production studios and implemented quote-unquote targeted restructurings. You mean like the ones that the HQ did when they went out of business? At the more subsidiaries, the name in which remains undisclosed, we will be investigating and reporting on which studios are mostly affected. But well, this is the main point here. Ubisoft's conference call versus reality, misleading investors or just desperate. For some bizarre reasons, Ubisoft's conference call painted an overwhelming positive picture of what it is. In reality, Q3 sales report, of course, investors were known for their corporate jargon and strategic boarding, as always. Designed to cushion bad news, but Ubisoft's approach appears to teeter on the edge of legal misrepresentation. Legal misrepresentation, you are really walking on a very rough path there. You are walking on eggshells. I'm not making that up. When you, it's like you are trying trading with someone that has money and is being dangerous, and you're trying to say, oh, but this technicality, if that fucker has a gun, yeah, you are just kind of fuck. This is my main example because, well, or even if it doesn't go to that extreme, They are making themselves liable for lawsuits, and lawsuits that can go individually, not only for the company. If they sue individually, those fuckers, including the Gillemon family, yeah, you know how things can get rough there in the legal system. Some of the statements may blatantly contradict their own financial disclosures to the point that they might be considered misleading to investors. A prime example is Soy Wars Outlaws. In the conference call, Ubislop executives claimed that Shadow's early previews were received positively, stating, "Early previews have been positive, praising its narrative and immersive experience with both characters and playing critical roles in the game's storyline, as well as the quality and complementarity of the gameplay, provided by dual protagonist approach." Oh man. Yo, duality approach. Oh, open world. Yeah, all this content. And all while they are just burning out all the money. Burning everything to the ground. When because the only thing they produce is fucking dog shit. However, in reality, early previews were met with skepticism and controversy, particularly regarding the historical accuracy protagonist. Yeah, we already know that. Skipping to that. Similarly, they put unjustified positive spin on the performance on Star Wars Outlaws, with CFO, Frederick Dugas stating, while the sales score of Star Wars Outlaws improved through the holiday season, it wasn't enough to deliver on our expectations, but think well will be a long-term seller after discounted. And this shit is not even selling in physical stores. Actually, I will shit on the piece of shit that work on those stores, physical stores, those malls, those businesses that still profit on physical media, such as video games, and they bet it on in filling the shelves with Soyward Outlaws. I want that person fired, to be honest. You, even for Warhammer 40k, it was a better product. And you didn't choose that one, but you chose Soy Wars Outlaws to fill those shelves, you deserve to get fired. This downplays as far as harsh reality. Ubisoft internally projected Star Wars Outlaws performed far better than it did. Yeah, they keep lying at this point. Look, even here is the memo. A negative EBITDA ratio of this magnitude is the extreme red flag signaling. So the fucking collapse is by 21.1 the times. And this is the big point here. Ubislop is operating at a massive loss, meaning even before accounting for taxes, interest, and other expenses, they are already in deep into red. Yeah, Ubisoft's debt burden is growing faster than its earnings, putting it in a position where future refinancing will become more expensive or even impossible. Because investors they say, you know what, I'm not going to invest into that shit. Everyone trying to spin it that is a good idea, invest in them even if the actions are too low. Oh no, no, not a chance, sir. Not at all. Potential insolvency. If Ubisoft cannot turn things around, investors and creditors may start treating them as a bankruptcy risk, making it even harder to secure funding. Exactly, because all the investors are just going to give the screaming the sky. Well, that's one a wording. I know there is a better phrase there. They're just going to give the signal that yeah, this company is just fucking done. This company is not going to make money anymore. So there is that. And the debt crisis is so severe that investors directly calling out during the QA sessions. BNP Paribas ex Nicholas Langlet bluntly asked about Ubisoft's ability to pay off its debts obligation, stating, "What the level of gross cash you expect at the end of full year of 25? And you mentioned it, the euro 260 million of the reimbursement in calendar of current year. Do you confirm? Can you tell us which debt instrument you plan to reimburse next year?" Exactly, yeah, that's what I've been saying. They are just dancing in the flames. They jumping on the fan. They are just dancing when that fan is on the stove. in fire, and they just want to directly jump into the fire. Oh man. So there is that. This conference is just this investor conference call. It was just a fucking shit show. You can bet. Just as they try to spin it, that the Jaske roll, man, is not that big as it should have been. And I just hope this one the lawsuit goes full there, because if they make something of a issue with the shrines, you know what is going to happen? They are going to be forced to ban the game in Japan. And if that controversy gets to that point, oh boy, chef's kiss right there. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a pretty good day, and please take care.